Ladies and gentle gamers, welcome back to To Be Determined. In today's video, we're going to be guessing your guys' levels, but we're not going for SkyBlock levels this time. We're going to be going for your CATA levels. So if y'all enjoy this, please make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's jump into it. Before we start, I just want to let you guys know how to join in on these videos. If you want a chance to be reviewed, make sure to check out the Discord. There's a link in the description. All you got to do is go in there and then link your SkyCrypt in the profile review channel. But let's go ahead and start off. I had the mods take a little bit different pictures than normal. I just wanted to see stuff related to combat so we can kind of guess where they're at. So this first profile is combat 58. They've got pretty good slayers though. So they've maxed out spider 2 times over, and zombies they've maxed. They haven't done too much of Enderman or Wolf Slayer though, so I'm guessing a lot of their combat XP must be coming from elsewhere. They do have really high pet score and decent bestiary. Their CATA level is probably not too high, seeing as they're not combat 60, and they don't have all the families unlocked. So that means they have done at least a little bit of Kudra, and they have 1250 magical power. If I had to bet, with that high of magical power, even though they don't have super high combat yet, they're possibly saving their bestiary to claim for when they get like G-Drag or something. I don't know. I'm thinking, just as a starter guess, somewhere around 30, maybe 32. All right, looks like we guessed a little bit too high. It's kind of crazy. They've maxed literally everything else except for this. Their skyblock level is 357, but their dungeons level is only CATA 24. So it seems like they don't really care for the combat side of the game too much, which is fair, I guess. But yeah, did not see that coming. I thought for sure with that magical power they'd be a lot higher. Let's look at their Kudra stuff real quick and just see what that's like. They've only got one comp on this tier, but they've done 238 of the hot tiers. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. But we were 8 levels off of the first one, so let's see how well we do on the next one. All right, here we go. Combat 48, so a little bit lower on the combat level this time. They have maxed out the rift, but not too much into slayers again. So not very high slayers, not crazy on the pet score. Really low bestiary and really low accessories, but it is possible that they are a dungeons main. With that low of a bestiary level though, I'm kind of leaning towards they don't really do dungeons too much, or they don't do like combat at all too much, because to be missing out on a total of 48 families, they've got to be missing some from dungeons. So at the very least they probably haven't done like F7 or some of the higher floors. So I'm gonna go pretty low. I want to say like 20. We'll try 20. I don't know, that's pretty low. Let's maybe even lower is what I'm thinking. Let's try 16. And I should have gone up. The crazy part is this is one of my guild members, and I know that pretty much all he does is dungeons, so kind of wild to not have combat 50. I didn't realize he didn't have combat 50, but if we look at his dungeons level, he's CATA 36. He was 35 when these pictures were taken. CATA 35 with combat 48 is pretty impressive. That's kind of wild. What's the highest floor he's done? M3? All right. Man's making moves. Shout out to Reaper. So that was way worse for me than the first one. So let's see if I can bring this back. This is definitely a lot harder than guessing normal skyblock levels, because A, we have a lot less to go off of, and B, honestly, that's pretty much it. We just have so much less to go off of. Maybe next time we ask for skyblock levels as well if we do CATA level guessing again, but we shall see. Also, forgot to mention this, Reaper is a T3 member, so T3 members have a guaranteed entry into these videos, so if you guys want to guaranteed be in one of these videos, make sure to check out the join button down below. But this guy's got to be pretty high CATA, level 70 or 70 million overflow combat XP, pretty wild, and not super high on slayers, like not bad slayers, but to have that much overflow and not be into slayers means they're probably really into dungeons. CATA 250, or not CATA 258, pet score 258, 263 bestiary. They've unlocked almost every family, just missing one, and they have 1,000 magical power though. That's pretty low on the magical power, but honestly they could just be like hard dungeons pushing. With 70 mil overflow, they've got to be really high, like 47 is where I'm leaning. Okay, so I messed up. I was looking at a different profile and I clicked on the wrong name. So shout out to Crunchy for getting into a video. I think I would have guessed looking at his stuff. He's got 172 mil overflow on his combat XP, pretty good slayers, you know, all of this stuff. Really high pet score. I 110% would have guessed that he was CATA 50. He is CATA 49, so I would have been off by 1, but sorry, I messed up on that one. My bad. The profile we were looking at with 70 mil overflow combat XP, pretty decent slayers and all this stuff, I guessed was CATA 47, and I was way off. Oaken 12K12 is CATA 39, so I have not had a good guess yet, except for the one where I didn't actually look at the profile in time, so I don't know if that one really counts. But this next profile has combat 43 with pretty low slayers. Haven't done the rift, haven't done blaze slayer. Highest is zombie at level 8, 160 pet score, 130 bestiary. Like, they can't be too high, right? 700 magical power, 22 is kind of where I'm thinking. We're a little bit off. Kylus is CATA 27, so 5 levels off. That is not horrible. I will take it compared to some of our other profiles that we've guessed, but it looks like he's got a Ratatouille skin, which really resembles my first skin that I had. If you look back at my really old videos, I had a rat skin for a hot minute, but very nice. Very, very nice profile. All right, and our last profile of the day is combat 60 with 150 million overflow XP. Insane slayers. They've maxed everything except for blaze. 350 pet score, really high bestiary, really good accessory power. I'm gonna guess CATA 50. There's no way, right? I'm wrong. That's crazy. With that much overflow, Necron L is his name, and he's CATA 42. That's wild. He's almost level 400 and CATA 42 at the time these pictures were taken. What? Does he really like Kudra or something? Hold up, let me look at this. He does. That's what it is. He's really into Kudra. He's got like nearly 600 infernal runs. Wow. That's crazy to name yourself Necron L. I guess he doesn't like dungeons then, maybe. Necron L because Kudra better. I think I've seen him in a few lobbies, but wow, that one threw me for a loop. That's really surprising. But please let me know in the comments down below and by liking the video if you did enjoy this different version of profile reviews. Normally I go over skyblock levels, so if you want to check those videos out, there's a playlist for that, but I thought I'd throw a little bit of a twist in there, go for something a little different with CATA levels this time. So if you want to see more different things like this, maybe guessing farming levels or something like that, probably not a good example, but something along those lines, let me know what your suggestions are down in the comments, or if I should just go back to normal skyblock level guessing. But y'all have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll catch you in the next one. God bless.